Happy Tuesday, February 12th. Done with one client and just sitting in the parking lot for a minute. Gonna eat my lunch and then I am going to head off to my next client for today. Hope you're having a great day today. The sun is shining, the birds are singing as you can hear. Yeah. And yeah, it's just a beautiful day. So I'll talk to y'all in a minute and show you what I have for lunch. Okay, y'all, for lunch, coleslaw and 2 better cheddars and a Dr. Pepper. That's lunch, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this and then head off to my next client. Hey y'all, I have not videoed much today and I am super exhausted, so I'm gonna make I actually had to lay down on the couch for just a little bit because I was so tired. So I'm gonna make a little bit of coffee and do a little house cleaning real quick and talk to y'all. Hey guys, I'm going out to fill the bird feeder. I'll show you in a minute. I filled the bird feeder so my birdies will sing every morning. Okay guys, I am going to set you up here while I work on the kitchen, and we are going to discuss ways to save money and become more of a minimalist. Now, I'm not talking full-fledged minimalist. You can take it to whatever level you want. Just making my coffee here, y'all. Some days I need a little extra boost at nighttime, and I don't have issues with caffeine at nighttime. Hey, there's a little ant. It's time to put the ant bait out. Guess we'll be doing that tonight too. Little stinker. Have to get the ant bait out. Check the ant baits. Sorry y'all. So yeah, ways to become more of a minimalist. Save money. Not be frivolous with what the good Lord has given you. So, we'll talk about that. I'm going to work on dishes and stuff too. I've got a whole notepad down here. Right down here, that I wrote out, so that way I can look at it and give you all ways I save money and ways I need to work on saving money, and just things I already do, things I need to implement, or implement even more than what I already do, I guess is the way to say it, but oh yeah. So I'm going to take my little notepad over here and tilt y'all a little bit. I'm going to work on them dishes in that sink. Actually, hold on. I'm going to move you closer so you can hear me. Alright y'all. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Let me turn this off. Hopefully you can hear me okay and see me okay. I've got you underneath the vent hood for the stove. You're on top of the cooking stove right now. So ways to save money is BOGOs. You don't know what a BOGO is? It's a buy one get one free. This is where my glasses go, y'all. Never showed you, I don't think, inside all my cupboards. But so a BOGO is buy one get one free. Maybe your local supermarket has that, or maybe you have some type of a store that's similar to a Walmart, but it's something else, something local, that maybe has buy one get one free, meaning you buy a case of Coke, you get one for free. They're maybe running a sale that week. So if it's stuff that you know that you use, you stock up on that while it's BOGO season for the week. So You stock up on your Coke, or maybe it's rice or beans or whatever, and you stock up on that so you have several months worth of groceries. And you don't have to buy it when it's at full price. So you're basically getting 2 for the price of 1. Or they could also call it 2-fers. The 2-for deal. 2 for the price of 1. Another way is coupons. Now, some people like to do coupons, some people don't. Coupons are a great way to save a little bit of extra change on top of what you're buying. So your grocery bill or whatever it is that you're buying is a little bit cheaper than paying full price. Sometimes I do coupons, especially if it has it on it already at the store. But I don't buy the newspaper and stuff on purpose just to get the coupons. But I will use them if I get them at the store, already on the product, or in the product for the next time. I do that usually with the laundry additive and water filters and coffee. Sometimes I'll get them on the coffee or whatever else I might get them on. And then also another way to save money is purchasing stuff where they offer, such as Target, which I've showed you before, where you have to purchase certain things that you use all the time anyway. So for instance, like Target will have cleaning supplies or paper goods or makeup or whatever. You buy so much of that product, you get a gift card, Target gift card. So I know other places do that, like different grocery stores and stuff. And I try to keep up on the circulars. I'll look at them online. And when I know I need stuff, I'll try to buy it during that time. So say I need to buy, it'll say buy $15 worth of cleaning products, get a $5 gift card. So I just bought $15 worth of cleaning products for $10. In all reality, because I got a $5 free gift card from them. So then I just apply that to whatever else I'm purchasing next time. You can't apply it while you're doing it, but you save down the road. So I try to buy stuff that has those incentives as far as purchasing so much and getting a gift card or dollars towards your next purchase. That also would apply to like grocery stores that maybe has points. My credit card does points, so I put my stuff on my credit card a lot, and use the points to actually pay off the purchases that I buy, that I need anyway. So, like, I'll charge stuff that I need to charge every single month just to live, gas, whatever, groceries, whatever, and then try to pay that off every month, and get points that way. That's another way. So, a lot of people don't like credit cards, so that's just a personal thing. I do that for the points. I have to charge that stuff anyway. I have to buy that stuff anyway. So, might as well make a few dollars off of it. Otherwise, it's like taking $2 out of your pocket and throw it in the trash can. $2 is just an estimate, but take a few dollars out of your pocket, throw it in the trash can. If you don't believe in doing it that way, that's basically what you're doing, is you're throwing away money that you could be using. So also another way is to pay ahead on your vehicles. If you have car payments like I do, that's my bills basically. I mean, I have some small stuff, but that's not a big deal. I have car payments, and so I try to pay extra on my car payments on the principal. Make sure, if you're making a car payment, that you say, I want to pay the car payment and put the rest on principal. The reason why you're putting the rest on principal is because it's going to pay down that overall balance of the vehicle. And I'm no financial guru, even though I used to work in the insurance business and do that kind of stuff. But that will help pay down the overall principal side of the vehicle, and you're not just paying on the interest. So it will pay it down a lot faster, and you'll pay a lot less interest later on because you're paying off the principal faster, if that makes sense. Another way is make a shopping list before you go grocery shopping, and only buy what's on your list. Don't go in there and be hungry. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Because we all know what happens when you're hungry and you go in the grocery store. You come out with ho-hos and ding-dongs. Snicker bars, Doritos, stuff you shouldn't eat, but you do anyway. And it's not on your list. So don't do it. It's not good. Hey, we've all done it, but don't do it. Okay? Take it from me. Don't do it. A moment on the lips is a lifetime on the hips. And I ain't got one for the dollar saying, but might as well pull $1 out and throw it in the trash because that wasn't on your list. You just spent it. Don't do it. Alright. So also, the next one is stockpile. I was kind of talking about this before when you have the BOGOs and stuff. Stockpile with sales. So if your grocery stores have really good sales on stuff that you know that you're going to use, maybe they have a 10 for 10, or buy one get one free, or buy this many get this many in gas points, or whatever, and you know you need this anyway, buy for the next 3 months. Stockpile for 3 months. And on top of that note, for stockpiling, there's a lot of people who have no clue, absolutely no clue. You need to stockpile a little bit, because there are going to be emergencies, there are going to be tragedies, there's going to be paycheck cuts, there's going to be all kinds of things that hit you, from the weather, paycheck cuts, to somebody's sick and you can't pay the bills, whatever it is. You need to make sure you have enough food in your house to help you survive in case something comes up. And the biggest one is if wherever you live, if there's a snowstorm, if there's a hurricane, if there's an ice storm, if there's a tornado, whatever, you need to make sure that you've got enough food in your house to survive off of. And that's a whole nother thing we need to go into, is survival. You need to make sure you have other products besides food to survive with. And I think I've made a video before on that, but I can't remember. I need to do one if I haven't already, and I'll do an update if I have. So make sure you stockpile your food. Enough for each person for more than a week at least. Enough water, everything. And I just try to stockpile enough to get me through for a good month or two, because you just never know. There might be a recall, there might be a shortage, whatever, and maybe it's something that you absolutely love to have, and you don't want to go to the grocery store and they don't have it and they can't get it for 3 months. Stockpile, y'all. You get a shirt that says that, stockpile, y'all. Hey, it was good. Don't take my idea. Don't you do it. Alright, so next one is tithe. For all of you church believers, church goers, holy rollers, faith people, whatever you want to call yourself. I'm a Christian. I live my life in accordance to how I think the Lord would want me to live. And I'm not perfect. I mess up all the time, just like everybody else. But I go to church and I tithe. Tithing is a big one. If you don't believe it, test God. That doesn't mean if you give all your money away that He's going to make you a millionaire. He only makes certain people millionaires for certain reasons. One is a test, and one He may test, it's just a test to see if they can handle it. And another is he's already tested them with previous things, so that's just a blessing. And he knows they can faithfully, trustfully handle what he has given them. So tithe, and he trusts me with my money every time I get money at hand. It's my responsibility as a Christian, as somebody who believes in God, somebody who is saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost, to tithe. That's part of what I'm expected to do. That's how I'm expected to live my life. Not because other people say so, but it says in the Bible, and that's how I try to live my life. But I can tell you this, if you tithe, God will provide. And the best way to test a man is to take his money away. If you can't survive without your money, and have faith in God that he's going to provide, then you can't survive at all. You can't survive without God. I mean, that's just my opinion. You may believe differently, and that's okay. That's between you and him. But my belief is you can't survive without him. So test him. He tells you to test him. That is the one thing in the Bible he tells you to do, is to go ahead and test him with your money. So I give to my church. I give to different organizations here and there. I'll help people out. I don't just give of my money. I give of my time, as you all know. I help the elderly. And I try to help, random, whatever may come up. I carry bags of stuff in my car for the homeless people. There's different ways you can give of yourself. So you may say, well, I don't have any money to give because I can barely pay my bills, or I can't even pay my bills. So that's even more of a reason, if you're a believer in Jesus Christ, that you need to test him. Say, okay, Lord, I'm giving you my only $5 that I have. And I believe that you're going to provide a way for the bills to be paid this month, be food on the table, and my needs taken care of. He always takes care of your needs. He is always there. So make sure you tithe. And then another way to save money is make your own toothpaste, laundry soap, bar soap, shampoo, hair products. I'm slowly working on that as I run out of everything else. I believe in not wasting, so unless it's medically I need to get rid of it or whatever if I'm allergic to it. But I'm slowly getting rid of all that stuff, and then I'm going to implement more of a all-natural products back into my household. So from soap to hair products to toothpaste. I've already started doing the toothpaste thing a long time ago. But stuff like that. It's a lot cheaper to make your own than to buy the stuff that is on the shelf, and plus you don't know what is on the shelf, what is in the products on the shelf. So it's healthier for you overall. So for me, or anybody else, I guess, like I still need to work on my curtains here. And a way to save money is your heating and cooling. So make thermal curtains, or buy thermal curtains, or whatever that's going to help keep the heat in, keep the cool in, keep the sun out during the hot days. Another one is using your electricity on off-peak hours, not on peak hours. What's that mean? Glad you asked. Coffee's good, by the way. Get yourself a cup of coffee. I'll wait. Just push that little pause button. I'll wait. Peak and off-peak hours. This is running really long, but it's all good. We'll go through these next ones real quick. Call your electrical company, ask them, or even look it up on the internet, when their peak hours and their off-peak hours. I think mine are from like noon till 9, which I've got all the lights running right now in the kitchen. But so use your washer, your dishwasher, cool the house at night, heat the house at night, whatever, during those off-peak hours, because you're actually going to be charged less than full peak hours when everybody's using the electricity and it costs more to use the electricity. Hang up your laundry. Don't put it in the dryer. I do that. Short cycle your washer. I use that a lot of times. Put it on the short cycle. If your clothes aren't real dirty, you don't need to run it through a really long hour cycle. You don't need that. Use cold water instead of hot water. Use your towels all week. Don't get a new towel every day unless it starts getting smelly. Then get a new towel. Wear your pants or your shorts more than once if you don't have a real dirty type job that you do, or you're not out in the garden, or even if you are out in the garden, you do the gardening regularly. Hang those up and use those 1 or 2 times more because you're just going right back out in the garden. Whatever. Make your own coffee like I just did. Not literally grow a coffee, whatever it is, bush, tree, I don't know, and get the beans off of it. And no, I'm not talking that. It's a lot of work, y'all, and you got to be in the right place for that. Make your own coffee at home. Take it to work. Don't go to Starbucks. Don't go to Dunkin' Donuts or whatever fancy coffee places you have every single day, because that adds up. Say it's $5 a day. That's a lot of money. 5 times 7 is $30 a week. Add that up. That's a vacation right there. Make your own lunch. Don't go out and buy lunch. That right there will get you another vacation easily. Pack your lunch, y'all. Fill your tank in your cars with gas when the price is the lowest. So if you have more than one vehicle, go fill them up. They're ready to go. Don't take unnecessary trips. Plan your trips. So if you're out for work and you know you're going to pass this place, and this place, and you need to go to these, stop at them on your way home, even if you are tired, because you're saving gas. You're already driving by them. You're not wasting any gas to go to those stores. Shut off lights when you're not in a room, obviously. Don't need to be on. Buy energy saver light bulbs. Most of my lights, I think I still have a few more I need to change out, are the 10-year energy saver light bulbs. I don't know where the package is at. I think it's in the laundry room, but they're expensive, but they're worth it, and they use very little watts. I think they use like 4 or 7 watts, very little. So you're saving money. Let's see. Don't get snacks and drinks at the gas station. You've seen me get a Coke every once in a while at Walgreens or something, but don't do it all the time. It costs a lot of money. $1.50 a Coke. If you do that every day, you get a couple a day. What in the world? Buy a case and take it with you. Filter your own water at home. Don't buy water. I always thought that was the craziest thing. I mean, I've bought water, obviously, but I think that's the stupidest thing. You gotta buy water. What? Why do we gotta buy water? Filter it at home if you want filtered water. My whole house is filtered, and then I also have a filtered pitcher, so it's double filtered in the fridge to drink out of. But I keep bottles or jugs for emergencies. And let's see here. Shut off your water heater or adjust it. Adjust the temperature. You can adjust your temperature on your water heater. Mine, I have a switch. I can shut mine off. But adjust your water heater temperature. You don't need it. If you're going away for a week, flip the breaker. You don't need to run your hot water heater when you're not here. Plus, if something happens, an emergency happens, if you're going to be gone for a while, like when I used to go back and forth all the time, I would shut my water off, period. So I didn't have a problem with busted pipes while I was gone. Shop thrift stores instead of buying everything brand new. I do that. I've always done that for a lot of things. And for women, now men, you might not want to hear this, or maybe you do. Maybe you give the suggestion to your wife. For women who have menstrual cycles, get the reusable pads, the cups. There's different things. They actually have panties and everything like that that are reusable and washable for that. And I'm slowly making that transition health-wise. It's better for you. Okay, men, you can start listening again. Make your own cleaners. If you can't make your own cleaners, like vinegar, baking soda, water, that kind of stuff, alcohol, peroxide, then get a universal green cleaner. And I know this video is long, y'all. I use this for a lot of stuff. You can use this on your floors, your windows, your mirrors, your countertops, your sinks, whatever. It's very good. And you use very little. And then last but not least, and I know there's a ton more, but this is all I came up with on a list, and this is already too long, the video. Don't buy stuff you don't need. Pretty simple. Don't buy crap you don't need, y'all. Alright, so I'm going to let this go. I didn't get my dishes done, but don't buy crap you don't need. Anyway, I'm going to close this video out. I know it's long, but hopefully these tips will help you. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, like my video, share it. If you have comments below, tips below. And remember, y'all, to live a simple, happy, healthy, tiny life. Talk to you tomorrow.